WILDR folks, Alicia here. Welcome to today's 6-minute easy pre-bed mobility. We're gonna start in a couch stretch. So I want you to find a raised surface. This could be your couch, it could be a wall. You're gonna try and get your back knee quite close to it, and then we're gonna pick up the other leg. So 90 degrees at the knee, 90 at the hip. From here, we're going to stand up. Now, balance can be hard here, and if that's the case for you, you can use a foam roller or the edge of the couch, something to keep you upright. Once you're in this position, I want you to actively try and tilt that pelvis backwards like this. So we are trying to tip water out of the back of our pelvis. We're trying to bring the front of it up and the back of it down. If this feels too tight and too impossible, you can go a little farther from the wall or surface with that back knee. Either way, we are holding this for a minute, but we're already 30 seconds in. So hold on with me. For 5 seconds, we are gonna actually push into this back foot. It's gonna help us use the muscle, and then it will relax more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Let that stretch deepen and change. We're gonna keep holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we are gonna go on to the other side now. So that knee that was forward is now gonna come close to your raised surface. Other foot comes up. Getting a little movie on there, there we go. From this position, we are taking that pelvis, tilting it backwards, getting a nice deep stretch across the front of that back leg. That's what we're aiming for. Now, sometimes you might even feel this stretch up on the inside. Some of the muscles that flex the hip actually insert into the spine or originate at the spine. So you might even feel a stretch up in there. All good things. Make sure that it is a stretch and not a pain. Some clients also, I'll get them to put a pad underneath their knee if that bugs them at all. For 5 seconds, let's push into that surface behind us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Let that stretch change and move. We've got 10 seconds left in this stretch. Deep breaths. It's a relaxation end of the day thing. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, we are gonna bring it down to the ground now. And I want you to put your legs in a butterfly stretch. So feet together, knees apart. That's just gonna be a passive stretch. We're gonna do something active with the upper body. I'm gonna get you to put your elbows against the ground, your hands or thumbs against the ground, and let your chest open up. From here, we are going to actively trace from a W position with our upper body into a Y for a full minute here. And while you're doing this, I want you to feel a stretch across the chest. You might get a stretch through the shoulders as well. Be mindful that you're pulling those shoulder blades towards the ground and towards each other, bringing the shoulders back as well. And this is strengthening and lengthening because we are strengthening the muscles that help us do this W action. This is also a great stretch during the day to do up against the wall. We are going to be doing this for 20 more seconds. Squeezing and pushing. You can push your arms slightly into the ground if you want to intensify this one as well. Remember, we're just keeping things gentle here though, about a 5 out of 10. All right, now I want you to put one foot on the ground, take the other foot, cross the ankle. This is a figure 4 stretch. And from here, if you feel a stretch in the outside of this bent leg while you're laying here, you can just hang on out. And if you want to make this a deeper stretch, you can hold onto this leg, bringing the knee and the foot closer to your body. As you do this, if this knee comes up a lot, then I would gently push to make this outside glute feel a stretch. And we are gonna hold this for a minute, which just means 40 more seconds. Time flies. Now, keeping this knee where it is, We're gonna spend 5 seconds pushing into this knee with this ankle. You'll feel those muscles in your butt light up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Awesome. You might notice the stretch change as we hang out in this position and relax. And now I'm gonna get you to go back to those floor W's. So our feet are gonna go back together, spreading wide. Thumbs or hands on the ground, and we're gonna go from a W position into a Y. If this is feeling amazing, you could even go into an I position. But if you do that, I want you to make sure that elbows, shoulders still stay on the ground. That is definitely a more demanding action to do. And we're gonna be doing this for a full minute here, letting your knees fall towards the ground as you relax through your lower body, and maybe feeling the back in between those shoulder blades of yours get a little warm as you're actively doing this motion. Now, if this one's too easy for you, you could do the same thing up against the wall, and that's gonna make it slightly harder. Remember though, we are not trying to get a workout in here. We're just trying to create some space, some length in the body in places where we can get a little tight and short throughout our day. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come up, and now I want you to cross the opposite ankle over the opposite knee. Again, if this feels like a stretch, cool. Let's just hang out here. If you need to make it a little more intense, we're gonna lift that knee up towards the chest. And take a minute to compare left to right. I noticed that this side for me today is tighter than the other side, which is super interesting. Take some deep breaths, pulling that breath into the glutes that you're stretching. And for 5 seconds, keeping the knee where it is, let's push this ankle into this knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Feel the stretch change and move. We are holding this for only 10 more seconds. And bringing that foot down. We can bring both of our legs out flat. Arms out beside us. And let's take a couple deep belly breaths to finish up the day. I hope you have an absolutely wilder day, and we will see you here soon.